you do about you
That's
say,
the worst thing you
No,
can
no,
say.
Giannis, you'd rather be so weird looking enough to be memorable than to be kind of a mid. Because a mid next to him, I'd forget about you.
Right. Okay, so that I'm very weird looking. It
You're not
brings
weird
out
looking.
how weird I am looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a contrast, and I like that. So it's like next to him, I would remember you. I could pick you out from a lineup.
Because I'm awkward and freakish looking.
He makes you look that way.
Like my eyes just converge more into the center of my face.
Right. Like, for instance, like I have eyes that are kind of closer set to you. If I sat next to someone like Brandy
Right.
with, farther set eyes, you would remember me
No,
more.
you'd both just still look hot.
So this is sort of never mind.
I have something.
But what I was gonna go ahead. I'm sorry. It's your podcast.
Well, no, it's not mine. It's fine. I wanted to add on to that.
I like you raised your hands, very
Well, I
polite
did
and
because
demure.
I want to be kind about it.
Yeah.
I wanted to really be real about
really
it.
kind,
And the thing is like, so a couple of weeks ago, I was in New York City.
And you didn't text me or call me or anything.
You're right.
We've done a lot of hours of conversation,
I understand.
connecting. And I even texted you once, and I even texted, like, I hope you're all right. I hope things are good. And it was just like radio silence.
Well, maybe things weren't.
Which I don't mind.
Yeah, but that could have been right. Yeah.
I don't mind. I'm not a big.
Well,
like-
let me defend myself real quick.
Yeah.
When I was in New York the last time, right?
Yeah.
I did go do Are You Garbage with those two guys.
Right.
Those weird looking guys. Right? You like them? They're cute cat guys.
great.
Right?
They're great.
But that was the only comics I saw there because I was just kind of working on Sex and the City, and then it's at early call time, so that's why.
could we hang out? You think?
I would love the next time in January I go and I'll hang out with you.
Would you be?
I swear to God.
We would have a good time.
Can I go to my story though?
Can I be
Sure.
part of the hang?
Yeah.
If you're in New York, yeah, for 100%.
I'm there December. Are you gonna be there in December?
No, I said January.
I'm playing at. Tell them where I'm playing at.
Carnegie
are you
Hall
gonna
with
come?
the Beach Boys.
Oh, you really?
December 5th.
Wait, you're playing with the Beach
He
Boys?
tours with them for the last
That's
20 years.
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Do we have to go through this?
Can I go back to the? So anyway, I'm walking down the street, and I think this story is way too late. I think the timing is wrong.
No,
but I'm gonna go for it anyway.
Yeah, go
What's it
for
about?
So I ate at this restaurant with this Korean girl, right?
Right.
It's just a friend. It wasn't a date, and next to it was like this French bakery, right? And we walked in there, and it was like these beautiful. They were $30 a piece, like a little cake or whatever, right? So this is way too long, but I'm going to try this. You're that cake, and you're Winchell's Donuts.
I love.
I should have done that 20 minutes. I should have done that 20
Still
minutes
work.
ago. and
It still works.
It doesn't work
It
anymore.
still works.
Yeah.
cream.
it's still-
I love both.
Yes.
I'll eat a Winchell's.
Right.
But that's what it is.
Right.
Stay away from politics on here because it's. I do too. I don't ever talk about it for the most part. I mean, people know
He
I am,
just,
but
I don't. You could tell he doesn't look like a guy who knows much about what's going on.
I do. That makes me so angry. Well, here's
we have our honest hats.
I know, but
you
here's
just
what-
called me a windshield donut.
That's true. That's
You just
true.
called
That's my bad.
You
That's
called
my
me
bad.
trash food.
No, that's not trash.
Okay,
Right?
Good.
Can a homeless person afford Winchell's?
Yes.
They can. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's trash. But my point is this. What I'm saying is that, like, during the midterm elections,
Yes.
there's a couple of races that I follow and I root for certain people. Like the whole Kerry Lake, one, you know what I mean? I was following that one closely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Herschel Walker and Warnock race I was looking at. So, I mean, I know, you mean.
That is true. You did text me on that one time and said you did love Herschel Walker and you wanted to. That I remember. Yeah.
Right.
You said
That's true. That's what I
you
said.
guys went to school together.
Yeah.
You love his stance. Do I have this right? On reproductive rights.
Yeah. So my point is that so in that way I follow things, but I don't know like legislations or I don't know some of the laws specifically.
Right.
I took us down the wrong road. Let's go.
No, it's fine. I like to go this road.
That's what I like about you. You don't reinforce Asian stereotypes.
Right.
What do you mean?
You're not
You're
smart.
not smart. My wife is
He, like,
smart. My
busts the
mother-in-law
model
is super
minority.
smart.
Fucking
Man.
tears.
You know what?
down.
You get my fucking blood boiling. Garcia, back up. You really get my blood boiling, dude. All right.
We have a good time. We have a good time.
I understand we have a good time, right? But I have to reiterate this.
He's stuttering
All right,
now,
it took me a
yeah.
while when I get emotional, right? Yeah. The Jew, Ari Shafir, came on here, told me I was dumb, right? And then you're saying that I'm dumb. And you're right. There are certain things that I don't know about, right? But instinctually, right, and artistically, right, I feel like I know what I'm doing.
You do.
All right,
You
good.
do.
Bobby, can I say this?
Go, John.
I was another relationship. I've had a lot of heartbreak, and
You?
yes, honestly, that's making.
Wait, so women have broken up with you, John?
So a lot, and
I
women
wanna
have
hear
cheated
it.
on me. But one very important relationship. when we broke up, she said I was stupid. That I wasn't smart enough for her or her friends. Like how you were just saying, and it to this. I mean, I got over it, but it was crushing, soul crushing.
Yeah.
But I am smart. You are. We're street smart. We don't, these people that rattle off facts like him and stuff. It's memory. It's not intelligence.
Bullshit.
He's got a good memory.
Yeah.
Am I right? Garcia?
Garcia, go ahead.
You know what? I feel we all fall into this category in somewhat. I once said something to a guy who was much smarter, and I said, yeah, you know what? I'm stupid. I'm stupid. And he looked at me in the eye and he goes, Greg, you're not stupid. You just were never educated properly.
That's what you call
With that, yeah.
backhanded compliment.
Yeah, that's backhanded. Yeah,
that means
I would have
stupid.
shot that guy.
That means stupid.
Yeah, you're stupid.
Yeah.
But
That was Herschel Walker.
yeah. But there are things that I love that I know a lot about.
Like what?
Like the Next Generation. I know that's stupid.
What's that?
Star
Star
Trek.
Trek.
Star Trek Next Generation.
At
you
what
into-
age are you going to go like, okay, I'm going to stop being into children's stuff?
That's not.
Children.
You're gonna make me so
Sci-fi.
fucking mad. You're gonna make me so fucking mad. I bet you.
There's an honest question.
Fuck you. Let me say something. Season 5.
Do I get a shirt? Do I get
Second to the last episode.
Yeah.
Right? There was an episode called The Inner Light.
Yeah.
Right? Watch that episode.
I won't.
And tell me that that's not good sci-fi.
Okay, I'll watch it.
All right, good. Thank you.
You
It's a
love
great
sci-fi?
show.
Have you always grown up loving sci-fi? And
Yeah, I love sci-fi.
did you collect these?
Yeah.
That's cool.
This is my house. So yeah, I do play.
Oh, is it?
yeah.
Yeah.
These are all my things. Yeah. I've always been a child because my
collect-
what? Do
Nothing.
you play video games?
No, I'm never not into, and I'm not into sci-fi, but I do collect stuff, like Disney stuff. I have a bunch of Disney stuff.
Why?
Like
what,
he's got
little
dolls in his fucking garage. I got a Dumbo worth like $800,000.
Oh, whoa! All right, my bad.
Here's the
I thought we could, connect on that, but we could,
We get.
This is what I learned about when I became friends with John Stamos.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect him to also be like a great, nice guy on top of all the other things he has. It's
Yeah.
not fair.
Well, it's enough of me.
He's also musical.
No.
He's a great actor. He's got comedic time and he's funny. And then like he fucking is a musician. I
Yeah.
mean, how wet can a pussy get?
Yeah.
I mean, like
My pussy's
seriously.
wet, yeah.
Mine's too.
Yeah.
I mean, he fucking he can play drum, fucking guitar. It's like too much. And then the face, it's too much.
Yeah.
Did you when did you start pulling the wiener out? What was that about? Because he
I
does
fucking
it,
love it. I love it. I love your energy right now, and thank you so much for coming.
But you know what?
I love to answer that. I love to answer that.
I love,
yeah.
I
That's
love
wonderful.
comics. I love you guys.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I do.
I mean, that's the thing that Saget had the problem with.
What?
He would always say, "Are you going to get naked?" or whatever. He would always say that, right?
Yeah.
And to badger me. And I'll tell you this, Mr. Stamos.
You can call me.
No, I'm not going to call you John right now. I'm going to call you Mr. Stamos.
No, that's not cool.
All right, Miss John.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to say this is that I did it right because I was ashamed of my body.
Yeah.
And then by exposing myself to large groups of people, I got comfortable with who I was.
Good.
Right?
I'll
Because
add to that.
yeah, go ahead.
I also think if you zoom out a bit, he is the most important Asian to ever exist in this industry because he came out during a time when Asians were supposed to look one way, and he came out dick a swinging. And
What about the guy from Hangover?
That was way
No,
before. I did that
he
way
got
before.
way before.
Yeah,
I
was
did
about
way
to
that
say,
before.
Dick
He
is-
stole that from me.
Dick is swinging
Yeah.
a little bit of
little
an
dick thing.
overstick.
That, he stole that.
Let's say
Exposing the little dick. You stole that.
Dick out.
Yeah.
Dick out.
And my
was-
dick is. Tell him
No?
about my dick. Dr.
Oh my
Ken.
God, yeah.
So Dr. Ken Jung, his dick was on the movie, right? Tell him about my dick. Tell him right now.
Oh, he for sure has a bigger dick.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, so does a squirrel. I mean, he didn't have a dick. I mean, I didn't
Nice.
see a dick there.
How? It's not the
Well, you're saying
size
that
of it,
squirrel?
It's about
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
yeah.
I don't know,
It's the size of the ocean, whatever they say. But my thing is that.
The size of the ocean?
I don't know what's the terminology.
it's the motion of the
the motion of the
hooker.
ocean. My motion.
The motion of the hooker. Do you? Is it hard to find funny, beautiful women? That must be tough to like.
It
I'm
is
sure
hard.
You got a lot of beautiful
Yeah,
girls
it
on
is
the,
hard.
on the
It is hard.
switch thing and that stuff, but
Yeah.
tinge. But how? But to
Tinge.
find a funny, what's it called?
Yeah.
But to find a funny, pretty girl, that is that important to you?
It is important, and John, what I'm saying is, there's a loss. There's a huge loss of breaking up with her, right?
I'm sorry.
And these are things that I reflect still today. I think back and I go, wow, what a huge, I mean, this is a great woman that we're no longer together. I just instinctually believe that I think we're better off right now apart, is that I could still love her. I don't want to have resentments toward her, and I want to have her in my life for the rest of my life.
Beautiful.
Like when she dies, right? Which I hope
You
it
won't
never
be
happens.
here.
Right.
Yes. Why? Because I'm old?
Yeah. Yeah, let's
But
go.
just in case something happens, you get in a
something-
horrific car accident, or whatever, and you're at the hospice.
Yeah, set it up.
And I get a call, right, and they're like, "She's in the hospital. She's horrific," right?
Yeah.
I will cancel anything on planet Earth.
Well, of course you will. We're like, I'm going to cancel.
I won't go to his. I won't go to him.
But wait a minute,
Yeah. He's gonna die alone.
guys, crew. Is there any shot of them getting back together?
Oh my God, what are we doing here?
What's going
Or
on?
let's do a game.
Okay.
What are we gonna
Yeah,
do?
Wait,
let's
no,
play a
yeah.
game.
So let's play a game. I'll let
Yeah.
and can I just I wasn't gonna bring this up.
I what's great about this is I have no idea what you're going to say.
Yeah.
This is like Dr. Ken's show, the lip sync show, but
Yeah.
it's a grudge, and I don't know what the grudge is.
Yeah.
And
It's you know what? It's not even a grudge. It's a perception
okay, great.
that I'm trying to get over.
Okay.
Because I believe that it only lives in my mind.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So here it is.
I love the blocking change.
You know, I feel like you represent, right, a segment of show business that makes me feel uncomfortable.
What
is-
segment is that?
It's kind of this elitist I believe this is probably in my mind, right? But because I know who you are, I know who, and you hang out with people that I don't think in my mind or in my heart really like me that much, or I'm not a part of their level of, you know what I mean, of comedy, right? So I for some reason or another, you know, and I put Judd Apatow maybe in that he's done our
Yeah.
podcast, you know. I would never tell him that,
Right.
right? But in my mind, I have that feeling. I'm very comfortable with you, but out of that in my head, that elitist group, you're the one that I'm the most comfortable with. All the other ones I get really
Totally agree.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
let me say this.
But do you feel
I
like you are part of the elitist group?
Fuck no. And I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because I'm not. Because I haven't gotten a movie offer since that Piven movie. So I was like the guy who was like, I was like a college basketball player, got drafted, and then was a bust because I did a movie that was funny that wasn't popular for a lot of reasons. But so I'm considered a bust. So Judd, I never get the feeling that Judd's never asked me to do anything. You know what I mean?
That's funny in my head.
None of these people ask me. It's like,
But I'll tell you why I feel
half
that.
of them don't follow
I didn't
me on
feel this way
Twitter.
until I was in Montreal.
Right.
Right. And I don't know why is this unhealthy? I just feel like
You're getting it
good.
out. You're getting it out.
I'm getting it out. I feel like this is right. What do you think?
you'd never done Montreal, right?
So the first time I did it was 3 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
Right. And I go, in my head, I'm like, I'll go to the Netflix party.
Right.
Right. And every time I'm at a Netflix event, I just feel so invisible. Mm-hmm. You know, I really do.
Yeah.
And, you know, for some reason in my mind and my heart, I'll just say it. I feel like Robbie doesn't like me.
Okay.
Okay. And, you know, you guys were like drinking and hugging, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like a real, you know what I mean, a bond there.
Yeah.
Right. And I walked by, you said hi to me. He did not. Right. And you said something, I'll see you around later or whatever. And I walked by and already in my head, because you were with him.
Right.
and because I already have this, you know, this thing in my head.
Preconceived.
Yeah. Preconceived, you know, thing. Right. I put you in that. And then like I'll look on Instagram and I'll see you with Mulaney and
Right.
Ali Wong and all these
Right,
people
right.
and do all these fancy things.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel like I've always been outside of the main group of things. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like cultish almost in a
Right.
weird way, but it's like, so that's why I feel that way. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No. But here's like, Robbie feels like Robbie gets uncomfortable in those situations because he fucking feels awful deciding who gets booked and who doesn't.
Right.
Right. So
Yeah.
he like
difficult job.
Yeah, it's like he's like everyone hates me. Every comedian used to love me when I booked Montreal,
Yeah.
and now they all hate me.
Yeah.
Or like 90% of them hate me, and even the people that are on Netflix are mad that they don't make enough money. Because once Dave and Chris and Ellen and Seinfeld made $20 million, then everyone else that doesn't, it's like, well, where's my fucking money?
Yeah.
So there's like that problem for him. In terms of like elitism, Netflix passed on me a lot before I finally got Three Mics. Had to be like, they saw it twice and passed. then I did it in New York, and it was so like well reviewed and like esteemed that they were finally like, fine, here's bare minimum money.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
So that's Netflix for
Okay.
you. Like the Mark Twain thing, the Dave's thing, the Mark Twain thing, they didn't want me on it.
Oh.
So like I'm not the first call. I'm nobody's first call.
Okay.
So I have to like fight. I literally was like, they go, will you write it? I go, I'm not going to write a tribute to, no. It was like, if you want me to be involved, I'll be on the thing.
Yeah.
And then I did it, and they were like, you were the best. I'm like, yeah. Like, why wouldn't I be, if we're doing a tribute to, no one knows him better than me. Like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't I? And I tried. Do you know what I mean? So like, even Comedy Central used to like no one would believe this. The first season of Chappelle Show, the premiere, I wasn't allowed to bring a guest. Todd Barry had a +1. I did. I swear to
Are you
God.
no.
I swear to you.
Co-creator?
I swear to you. I couldn't. They wouldn't let. They didn't have anything in the budget for me to have an assistant because I was like just like Dave's buddy.
Right.
So everyone, the perception of me of like this anything elevated, no one thinks I'm. Anytime I'm in that circle,
Yeah.
I'm, for some of the people there, I'm as close to the help as you can get.
Yeah.
Oh, makes
Like
sense.
I'm like the writer who somehow scraped through.
Right.
Like even people will say like, they'll watch clips and go, "You're a great writer." You know, I said those jokes. Like those jokes you love.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Saying you would have rather read them. So
Yeah,
there's this weird biases against me as like, well, you're a writer, or you like mooched off Dave. Yeah, Dave called me to do the TV show with him because I'm nice. That's not why. It's like we did a good TV show,
Yeah.
and then I'm a good comedian.
Yeah.
Like, but there's all these, I don't know. I mean,
So it's-
and
so-
again, a lot of it could be in my head, but I know I can tell you for a fact, like, I'm not there's a joke in my new show about at one of those Netflix parties, and Rock said something, such a fucking burn on me, literally in front of the whole school.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
I'm not going to say. It's because I wanted it, because it's in the show.
Oh, it's in the
toward
show.
end of
Yeah.
the show,
Yeah.
So like, I'm not like, oh, me and the boys.
So
like,
what
you know,
you're
Melania,
saying
if
is
I
it's
see
in my
Melania-
it's in my head. I perceive things
Right.
that are just like, you know, coming from my own trauma and whatever, my own upbringing.
I don't. Here's the thing: is I don't think you're wrong to perceive the class element of show business.
Yeah.
And I don't mean class like money. It becomes about that, but it becomes about like prestige and
There are these
artfulness.
there are these
and, like,
golden, you know,
Yes.
these people that are,
Yes.
you know, they have, you know,
like Gerard is a great example.
exactly right.
Yeah.
They get certain privileges that I'm not. I don't have that availability. I
Yeah.
don't have that option. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've sort of had to go, I feel like, around the system. And I feel like a lot of my success has a lot to do with, I am a funny guy, but has a lot to do with just longevity and not quitting, you know?
Yes, and you know, it's like when you were before podcasts hit, and you were sort of like in the woods,
Yeah.
trying to figure out like auditioning and on the road and whatever, and like Nate Bargatze and Theo and the like Southern guys would be like, there was a Southern bias against them, and then it's like the minute an audience can get a direct shot at you guys, they're fucking right there.
Yeah.
So that's over. But I know the hangover of this judgment is still very real. Like,
Thank you.
I'm 1,000,000% with you. And also, you and I might be extra sensitive to it just by being grudgy babies.
Yeah, we're grudgy babies. Yeah.
But and also we enter every room and are looking for threats and looking for like, all right, what's the hierarchy here? And
Because in my growing up, right, it was always like that. I couldn't enter a room as a kid until analyzing if I'm safe.
Yeah, of course.
Because I never knew where my dad was going to be.
Risk
And
assessment.
What?
Everything is a risk
it's a risk assessment, and
Yeah.
I've carried that into my life and even into this business. And it's like I never knew I was doing that before therapy, right?
Yeah.
But now I understand. I do that everywhere.
You do what I do. Like I always mark my exits
Oh, yeah.
everywhere. In a supermarket or in a conversation, I'll always know three things, like 3 topics ahead of time to mark my exit out of it. It's just I mark my
Like
exit
you'll
earlier.
plan. No, but I'm saying, so you're like, you plan like you hit like 3 themes.
Yeah, so it's like if I'm in
Pardon the interruption
I'm-
on ESPN where you have like the themes
Right.
and then it goes away.
yeah.
I'm a fake extrovert. I can function well in like a social setting, but I'm usually dying on the inside. So I have the 3 things that I know, like I'm pretty good at talking about. And then once that 3rd thing is over, I know how to seg my way out of it.
Right.
And that's a coping mechanism.
Is it like escape? Is it when you are there physical exits like doors? you're
Physical
looking for?
exits as well, emotional exits, all exits. I've marked my exits because
When
I
do
am
you
an
feel like you emotionally left the relationship with Bobby?
I feel like quite the opposite. Quite the opposite.
Freshly for your belly. You guys, freshly.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Freshly because food that's fast doesn't have to be fast food. Did you know that? Freshly offers quality meals without the hard work, and I don't like working.
Well, let me tell you a little story about Bobby. About anywhere between 8 to 9 p.m., you always hear someone pacing around the kitchen, huffing and puffing.
I
Very
huff and puff,
indecisive
like a
about
little
what he wants
dragon.
to eat. Thankfully, with Freshly, it's not frozen. It's not a frozen meal. It doesn't come frozen, and it's delicious. And
It's so good.
yeah, and it's what is it? Chef curated? Is that how to say it, George?
I think so.
Yeah.
And it's perfect for someone like Bobby, or if you're in a pinch and you just don't even have the brain cells to decide what you want to eat. All the Freshly options are nutrient packed and freaking delicious.
Choose from over 50 nutritionist designed entrees like their classic steak peppercorn, multi-serve sides like their masterful mac and cheese, or their new line of plant-based meals.
And again, you guys, no cooking is required. These are fresh, never frozen. They're ready to heat and enjoy in just 3 minutes.
I really do like them. And you know what? When you have nutrients in your body, you feel full faster.
Skip the grocery shopping and dirty dishes. Bobby does that very well. Your meals arrive cooked and fresh every week. Go to Freshly, try it out. They're great.
Bring it home, baby.
Stop stressing about dinner. Right now, Freshly is offering our listeners $125 off your first 5 orders when you go to freshly.com/belly. That's $125 off at freshly.com/belly.
And here's another thing, the reason why I wanted you, so you're on the list, all right?
Under Argus, yes.
Under Argus, you're on the list, right? I'm looking right in your
I
fucking
heard you were
eyes.
going to have just Argus's suit before me.
Yeah.
So that's pretty upsetting.
Right, but the reason also is that you've been on my mind lately because of my therapist sent a clip of you and Chris Rock talking about trauma because I didn't know that about Chris Rock's life.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the language was something that I was like very familiar with. Right. And I went, that's why I like Neil so much because he understands. Like, I think
That's
intuitively.
what I always liked about you.
Yeah, I think intuitively
really
we know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I never went to AA, but I went to Al-Anon.
Yeah.
And I went to, well, I shouldn't say that, but like I've been to other 12-step programs and like that was always our connection.
It was his fault.
What do you mean?
He's the one that didn't he kept not wanting to book you, man. It's his fault, man. Anyway,
I guess we'll take that as truth.
that's the guy, man.
I don't think it's true.
Look at the way he's blushing. I love it. I'm so sorry, man. I just threw you on the bus. I'm so sorry.
He looks like he looks like he's suffocating. Somehow.
Yo, what the fuck?
What
Yeah,
the fuck
he
is
looks
going
like
on? What is
like
going on?
he's fucking-
I was just kidding, man. Relax. Everything's fine. But he's sweating right now. Yeah. So, have you? I mean, I don't want to get into the slack.
But even that shit. Well, no, what I was gonna say is like when you go like my big friends and like Chris and Dave.
Yeah.
I've known Dave since we were 18. I've known Mulaney. Mulaney was the assistant at Comedy Central for this guy Lou Wallach, who was the executive in charge of Chappelle's show. Mulaney was his assistant when I went into interview to see if I could direct Chappelle's show, even though I produced the entire first season and edited all of it. I had to like go and present. It was the fucking again. I had to ask if I could direct stuff, and then I directed Rick James, Prince, Racial Draft, John. Like just like, do you mind?
Yeah.
But just all these weird things where it's like Neil. It's the line from Caddyshack. Pond or a pool. Pond would be good for you. That's how it always feels like. That's good for you. That's a fine. This will work. So I've known John since 2003. I've just known these people a long time. And then the people I haven't known kind of are like,
right.
Could take me or leave me.
Right.
But, it's like Dave and Chris are fucking billionaires. I mean, not literally, but like.
Yeah.
So.
But you knew them back in the day. Yeah.
Dave, Chris is more recent, but.
Yeah.
So I get this like, but I don't like walk around like, ooh, I'm by myself most of the time.
I know. I see that.
I see them once. I'm with them at the store.
You never have an entourage.
No. Why would I have an entourage?
I don't know. That's what I also love about Dave and Chris is they don't have entourages.
Dave does.
Now he does, but before he didn't. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I would see him at the Laughter just by himself.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like 90s and 2000s.
I think now because of he needs some protection, obviously. You know what I mean? Because
we know
this now, right? So but with Chris also was somebody that like would just be by himself. He just drive up by himself.
That's by design. He just doesn't want to. He's like, I don't want to. It's like not good for you.
Yeah.
He sent me an article yesterday that I'll send to you by the guy who wrote Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. I don't know. It's from like the 40s about fame, and it's like, yep. I'll send it to you. It's great.
Okay, I would love to read it.
Would you want?
It's called. I believe it's called The Tragedy of Success.
I Will you be a banana with me? I'll be a banana with you. We're in the tree, being banana. And they will eat us one day. The monkey will eat us one day. I just wrote that song, and
It's really
my talent is like diverse, complex, dynamic. And I just look in the mirror and I just gotta kind of point, and I go, you're the one.
Who's the one?
Me, because I'm in the mirror. I'm
in the mirror.
reflection. Yeah. I just go, you're the one. Congratulations for being you. Look at you. Look at your face. Look at what God did. Look at your core. It's like a brilliant core. It's like a core like the earth, where it's just like that molten lava and the fucking center is just going pew, 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 pew. I could just like come up with songs, I can come pineapple juice is in my dreams. I mean, it just comes out. You know what I mean? Yeah, foot time.
I like foot time.
Yeah.
Can we hear a little more foot time?
Yeah, foot time. I'm going on the track. I mean, it's just like you don't know. It's like it's childlike. You know what I mean? It's very like
Also adult.
adult too,
Kind of
like Beatlesque.
fetishy.
Yeah. Fetishy.
Yeah.
People like you try to bring me down over the years, and try to put labels under my music and my craft.
People have?
Yeah, people like you, negative people.
Oh my God, I'm like the biggest fan of your music. There are some that you play that genuinely make me cry, and you know it.
Okay, so you sing me a song just from scratch. Go ahead.
I can't.
What if I give you a thing?
How about a word?
I'll give you a word and you try to do it, right? Mountaintop. Go up.
Boom.
Okay. How about you? Right there. Mountaintop.
Mountaintop, that's where I lie down.
Oh my God.
Wait, try it
It's
again. That was
so
great.
good. Mountaintop. That's where you lay down on the top of the mountain? Wow.
Just flat.
Is it a peak or I don't even know how you do that. That's
Did you not
great.
know that song, Mountaintop? That's where I lie down.
No, that's a real
How do you
song.
think I knew it? Just
Are you?
do it again,
I thought you guys were in sync. That's
Okay,
A real,
do it again and
Yeah.
sing more then.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you individually.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Jules, keep
Why
singing.
don't you sing a line? You sing a line.
No, we'll sing it together. That's how you know. we know.
All right.
Mountaintop, that's where I lie
Down.
looking at the stars, full of bright stars.
That's a real song.
Why does it sound real?
That's a real song.
I can't tell if they're fucking.
No, that's
with
that's
us. Look at Claudia's
that's a
face.
real fucking song. You know what I mean?
It's the realest song.
Well,
there
then
ever
Issa and
was.
I will sing one together.
Go ahead, Issa.
Right?
Yeah.
It's called Desert Land.
Okay.
Desert Land. That's where the Sandman lives.
Not the same as that one. Not the same.
It's not the same. It's not the same. But can you be completely honest with me and forthright?
Yeah.
Is Mountaintop a real song or did you make it up?
No, it's a real song.
So that's cheating.
Yeah, it's well,
Yeah. So I'm going to give you another name. You guys gonna, yeah.
but you know, whatever you give us, it's a song that already exists.
All right.
Oh, challenge.
The song. This is. How about this?
Yeah.
Philanthropic measures.
Go ahead.
You know.
We know this.
Philanthropic measures. I love that song.
Being Patrick.
Philanthropic measures.
Philanthropic measures.
Yeah.
Jules, we know this song. We have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Philanthropic measures
Same melody.
in Africa.
What?
In Asia.
Oh, what the fuck?
And in Europe.
Oh my God, that's so good attitude. That's a real song.
You guys got to try
All
it.
right, give us a topic.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No, I think I has to make a word.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
Jesus.
Captain, what the fuck, dude?
I just say Philanthropic measures.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, I have one.
yeah.
La Brea Tar Pits.
Classic one. Lisa.
Bum 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 bum. La Brea Tar Pits, La Brea Tar Pits. That's where the dinosaurs come from. That is bone juice. It's dinosaur bone juice.
Oh my God, I knew that one too.
Juice. You think Bobby thinks the tar is the dinosaur bone juice?
That's so dumb.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
Dinosaur bone.
What is that black stuff?
What is the
Is
tar?
it bone juice? I don't know what it is. Anyway, bum 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 bum. I was gonna do that for like 2 minutes before I just. All right. Anyway, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just woke up from a nap.
It wasn't a nap. You slept from last night.
No, I didn't. Why is there a deep dish pizza? A fucking.
Pizza.
Why is it deep dish pizza? Why is there a deep dish pizza? Tar Pits. Why is there a deep dish pizza up there? And then why is there a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts? And then why is there a shake from Sun Life?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because sometimes, like in the middle of the night, you wake up because you got the hungos, and then you run out, you eat your pizza, and then for like 15 minutes later, you're back asleep. That does not mean that the second part.
So
is
what time
a
do you
nap.
think? What do you think that happened? What time do you think that happened?
I don't know, like 1 o'clock. 1
In the morning?
PM? No, 1 p.m.
Yeah, that's what
Which
I'm
is
saying.
like
I
your
woke up.
I know that's like your 1 a.m. though.
That doesn't mean. No. Anyway, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
The second part, the second sleep, the second 3-hour part of your sleep is not a nap, Bobby. That's just a continuation of the earlier sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I went to sleep.
You went, yeah.
I just woke up,
You just woke up.
even though I had a 4-hour wake up segment before in between the two things.
Oh.
You know what I mean? This woman's trying to twist my mind, and I don't like it. Don't twist my mind. Now listen,
Do you know that we got age gated on YouTube?
what's age gated mean?
The Ari Shafir episode, they it was like the most regular, average Tiger Belly episode, I thought, and they.
It's because of him.
No, I think it's you.
It's because of him.
No, it's because of YouTube.
It was such a chill episode.
Yeah, I
but
thought so too.
Don't you think his reputation have anything to do with it?
Oh, I don't know.
Remember the whole Kobe stuff?
But he has
and then-
3.9 million on his own
Of what?
video of him doing stand up.
Uh huh.
So I don't know why we got age gated. They
Well,
said
maybe. How do you know he got age gated? I don't even know what age gate means. So explain
It
that to
means
me.
like you have to like sign in and like prove your age to even watch the episode.
I like when
So-
that happens.
Like over 18.
I like
yeah,
when that
but
happens
what
because
happens is we had to put out a clean version of it, which is kind of bullshit, I think, because
Not
it's like
Tiger
we've
Belly.
this is us. We've always been this way.
well, I'm sorry. Well, you want to call it Elon Musk? I don't know who runs that thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
try.
did you
Bezos? I don't know. Somebody does it.
did Elon get back to you, by the way? About
No.
Twitter?
No. Well, I fucking reached out to Lex Friedman. So my Twitter is locked still.
Yeah.
Or hacked, and I called Lex Friedman. No connections.
Yeah.
He goes, "There's nothing I can do, buddy." You know,
Why did you make him sound Russian?
isn't that what he is?
He's,
Who is-
Lex Friedman.
I think he's from
He's
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
That's
Yeah,
what he
he's from
sounds like to
Ukraine.
me. You know. He
Yeah.
said, I don't know, Elon. You go to the Twitter and they have the age. You know, fill in the form. I go, all right. Then I thought I had connections, but so what'd you think of my acting
It's pretty good.
in the movie?
What movie?
What movie?
Wait, first we should
Oh,
probably like.
bro, you didn't
intro
even
the
preface
show.
that. Any movie?
You're a
Harold,
liar.
and,
You're a liar then.
Harold and Kumar?
You're a
Great
liar.
movie.
Death and Ramen.
It was good.
No.
Hey, who showed up? And who?
Well, you're the only one that showed up for me, so thank you very so much.
Wait, I had a live show. Also, you didn't give me the invite until like
You knew
an
about
hour
it.
before. No, I didn't. How did Gilbert know before me?
Did I tell you? You didn't, did you? You know why? You did research.
Yeah, I did.
Please.
Did you not?
Tiger invited me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's research.
Wait, this was just really fucked up because I'm ultimately the one
Yeah,
who hooked you up, who hooked Tiger up with you, and I didn't get the invite.
that's on.
Well, that's
that's
on
on
him.
Tiger.
And you should lash out on him.
I'm gonna lash out.
Yeah.
Tiger, you fucked up, dude.
Wait a second. We should intro the show.
I know, but I want to talk about this first.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
how nervous were you?
what do you mean?
Because we bumped into each other when you were coming out of the bathroom,
Yeah.
and then you seemed very hyped to see it. Were you nervous to see this? Because you described this being a very interesting journey.
It was a tough one, and Matt wasn't there, so I was a little mad about that.
Who's Matt?
Jones,
Oh, the
the other actor, and it was that short film. Everyone, you know, that I did a short film, and then there was like a little theater. We went in there. What was it, a screening room?
Yeah,
And there was people out there I didn't even know. Right? There's some old people. I don't know.
there's that one girl.
There's that one girl.
I've got a question about.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, that was crazy. But once it started, I was like, oh, this is pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Yeah.
You know, here's another thing I want to tell you, and that's why I brought it up, is we did a little question and answer thing at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy right here tried to throw me for a loop and make fun of me or whatever.
What
did I say?
I forgot what you said, but I remember you asking me, because there's a bunch of theater people out there and people that are in
Yeah.
film and stuff like that, and they're asking real questions about stuff, but then
Sometimes some of these questions are so serious.
they're so serious.
It's almost a bit much.
And then what'd you say?
I said, I noticed that Bob. There was a scene where Bobby was something about like you were cutting all the vegetables and stuff, and I said, I guess Tiger brought that up, and I said, oh, that wasn't Bobby who cut vegetables. He couldn't do it, and I was just asking.
Yeah, just to make fun of me.
To ask.
And then I felt like that question was to get the theater to
Let me
laugh.
get this clear. I'm not clear on this. There was a scene where Bobby's character
Cuts
is cutting
vegetables.
vegetables, but when you were filming, you had needed a body double to cut
a
vegetables.
hand double. I was actually
Hand
curious
double?
about the choice.
Yeah, because do you know why?
What?
Because that's another 3 hours I have to stay there.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It takes so long to get the angles for that, and then I got to practice the chopping. I could just have some Japanese dude do it. He has my hands, little yellow hands.
Who has your hand?
Yeah.
Is it the same?
They found. Did you look at the hands? Did you believe it? Was
I
mine?
honestly thought it was you cutting it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I would have been able to tell.
I know you could, but these been inside you.
That's true. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
you have children.
So
Bum,
let's intro.
bum, 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 bum,
bum.
Welcome to Tiger Belly. I'm Bobby Lee, and we've got Isa from the Philippines. How are you?
I'm okay.
What's the matter?
She was yawning when you guys were talking about death. And
No.
Ramen.
Yeah.
I caught
You're
her.
so tired. I get it. We can cut that out. Oh, we got that guy, Kalila, George, Jules. Welcome to another episode. This is more of a family episode. Welcome to America.
Welcome to Tiger Belly.
Welcome to Tiger
You've
Belly.
already done
Isa?
Tiger Belly, but just
You've already been done it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this is Jules' first time on Tiger Belly.
Really?
She's made an appearance.
Oh, that's right.
And she was also in our short film, the Tiger Belly short film,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
right.
North
that's
Korean.
right.
So she's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah.
adjacently attached.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jules.
She also lives here.
Yeah.
in this fucking house. She lives right there.
One of her chores is to clean up this
yeah.
studio.
So Isa. What's the best thing you've done so far? You've been in America. I feel like Ante Kalila and your family aren't giving you like the grand tour and the most immersive experience.
No, because I was sick for a whole entire week.
That's what I wanted to bring up.
Yeah, and then I got Mama Kalila sick, and so she can't bring me anywhere.
Mama Kalila is now sick.
Yeah. That's so. Let me ask you this: was that a practical joke?
Very funny.
Bringing a fucking disease from a different place?
It wasn't my fault. I wore a mask the whole time in the plane.
Interesting. So are you saying that you got it at the Philippines?
Yeah,
That's your fault then.
it's my fault.
Yeah.
I don't know what you revealed there.
Yeah.
I tried to justify.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you tried to justify.
Wow.
Were you so? Let's do some investigating, okay?
Okay.
Before you got on the plane to come to America, did you feel sick?
No.
Interesting. Do you believe that, Your Honor?
I believe her so far.
Okay,
And
so
you
far.
know what she said? Well, not her, but her mom said. She was like, because Isa was like, I have a sore throat when they got here the first day. Like, I have a sore throat. And her mom was like, oh, yeah, that's just from like eating ice cream on the plane. And
I
then,
remember saying that.
And then
We all
even-
rolled our eyes.
Yeah, all of us were like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure like your mom is a nurse. Like she's fully educated.
Yeah.
And then for 3 days, she was like, don't worry about it. It's just from the ice cream. That's why you got a scratchy throat. And even Bobby was like, you got to stop with the ice cream shit.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then I got a sore throat.
From eating ice cream.
And then you got a sore throat. We all had ice cream, though.
Oh, yeah, we did all have ice
That
So
was the
maybe.
connection. Maybe. I don't know. But, and then you got sick later.
I'm the last. I was
You're the last to
one
get sick.
standing, yeah.
Now, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling better.
Me too. You feeling good?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're sick.
I'm sick, but I'm okay.
Good, you're okay. It wasn't a bad one. It was like a sore throaty body thing. But anyway, I accept your apologies. So when do you leave?
Sunday, I think.
Tuesday. But East,
Oh,
what has been the
Tuesday.
most fun thing that you've done so far here?
The funnest thing. There hasn't been like really big events, but I think it's just like being together. Like it's fun. Yeah, when we went to Little Tokyo together, it was fun.
That was fun.
That pretty quickly, right? What I find mesmerizing about you is that when I found out that you got undateable,
Yes.
it was like almost as if it was like my it was my 9/11. It was my 9. Yeah, it was my 9/11.
But what was 9/11 for you before that?
Shocking.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it was another 9/11.
Yeah, it was another.
The
yeah.
real 9/11
The
was
real
the
was you
first
getting
9/11.
undateable.
You're the second 9/11.
Right, yeah, right.
So it was another.
It was
one.
the kind of feeling of like, what, the world isn't right.
Right. People are
It's
dying.
crazy. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then I did some investigating. Who did he blow?
What investigating? What?
Who'd
How you got
blow?
the show?
Yeah.
Who did he blow?
Oh, who did he blow?
Right. Did he blow Robert Greenblatt, the president of NBA? I don't know, right? But then I realized, right, that I did some investigating, and the first two things you auditioned for, you got almost, right? The first one, what was the first thing you auditioned for in terms of a show?
It was called The Assistants.
And did you get the show, or did you went test?
No, I
for it?
tested for it.
Right. So imagine going out for your first pilot, right? You probably, because you had not done anything before that, had to do a cattle call kind of a thing where you had to do a casting director. You didn't go straight to producers, right?
It was a casting director
And then they got called back
that day. It was a callback that day.
that day. Okay, so
Yeah.
you got called back that day, right?
Yeah.
And then you tested for it. You didn't get it. The second thing that you auditioned for was Undateable, and you got it.
I nailed it. Yeah.
I know you nailed it, but don't you? Does that? Hey,
That's
Gilbert,
like-
does that?
A very unlikely story. Where are you
That
from,
never-
Rick?
that
Did you
never
just
happened.
move here and
But
it happened?
I have a theory though. Why?
Why it happened on him?
Because we've talked about it. I've talked about it with a bunch of comics, right?
Cleveland.
What?
I just want to be respectful of every. I want to take my compliments, but while also acknowledging.
Yeah.
What's Cleveland?
Sorry, I interrupted.
What is Cleveland?
Where are you
That's where I
from?
was from.
Yeah, I interjected. I did a mild, a very sneaky interjection. I asked a question while you were giving him praises, and then he answered
I waited
while
for a
receiving
pause,
the
yeah.
praises.
All right.
That's how you book shows, by the way. You do your scene. Somebody in the back sneezes. You wait for a pause. Bless you. You go back to the scene.
You acknowledge everyone.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
But what? And I've talked to Dalia and a bunch of people about it. You know how you got the show, and it's you. The consequences, or because when I go into a show and audition, right, I go, oh my god, this is not going to happen. You know what I mean? It's all the cards are stacked against me, right? This is 1 in a million. All those negative thoughts, right? But this kid has always been he doesn't have those kind of thoughts. He has an idea of what he wants and he just does it. Like this podcast that you have. You're just that type of person. Like you're relentless asking me. I mean, I could read our text messages.
Yeah, read it.
Yeah, take it.
I mean,
but don't read all of them. Read
I'm going to read all of them.
No, don't read the private stuff.
There's no private
No,
there's no private in
just,
here.
you know, if you want to read the stuff, hey, congratulations moving to the neighborhood. Do you want to go to Mendocino Farms? Do you want to take a walk? I hope everything's okay.
That's my next question.
Yeah.
Why every time I go to Mendocino Farms, you're there?
Maybe I'm just, this is coffee and Bobby was saying nice stuff to me, but that you said that feels like such a compliment. I didn't even know you knew who I was.
I always see you there, and I always run.
May
by.
I start this?
So many.
May I start this?
Cleveland.
Yeah, start it.
Sorry, baby.
Cleveland.
May I start this?
I was addicted to the, you find certain things
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh, that's where I go for 2 months.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
there was a few month section where I was there like four times a week. They even put my podcast on their fan of the day board, and it was
Hello.
so maybe you've seen that.
Kukukaka. Here. Hello.
Cleveland.
Okay. May I start this?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. That's not our text messages.
Let me see.
What is that?
Yes, it starts here.
Don't go that far.
I want to go far. We'll cut it out if it's too long.
Get the date. What's the date on?
Well, just go back to the last like
Goes-
few months.
Okay, this go. No, I don't want to.
Well, where are you
October,
going back for?
This is
From?
my podcast.
October what?
26th.
This year?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Okay.
You're not going to skip anything.
No, I'm not. I want to read it all the way through. Hello, Bobby. Can you help me shine? That's. Hello, Bobby. Can you help me shine?
I love this guy.
And I can help you shine.
Interesting proposal.
My response, I swear to God, who? Right? And now there's a,
Please screen.
an essay. There's an essay.
I
here.
want to read that. I want to hear that.
Me and you. Shining. Podcast. Come over. Have me over. Give me advice. Let's write a sketch. Let's talk about life. Meet my new girlfriend. Make jokes about your penis and that get embarrassed because you feel like a hack.
Did I really write? Is
Yeah.
that real? Did I write that?
Yeah. Let me buy you
man.
Mendocino Farms.
It just. This is why I booked.
Sponsored by them?
because they give me free food.
No, I don't.
And then you go, the last thing you say is, talk to you in December. Right. The next one is, that was on October 26th. This is October 28th.
2 days later.
Yeah. And then this is your dad. You just now, I have not returned any of those, by
course.
the way. Right. Your next one is your dad giving you a text, and then you're telling me what your dad said.
Screenshot of
Right.
that. Yeah.
I am watching Bobby Lee to a lead guest role in Magnum PI. He's good.
Yeah, my dad talks to me about seeing you on there a lot.
And then
Whenever
you
he
go,
sees
my
a friend of
dad.
mine.
No response from me.
You're right.
Here's another one from you. No
When?
response.
that's
November
like-
November 5th now.
Okay, so we're about a week and a half out.
Yeah. I'm going to record 8 mini holiday episodes to be released one at a time during 8 nights of Hanukkah.
The 8 Nights of Taiso. That's where you've seen some of these guests. You
Fantastic.
can check.
I'm
those
going
out
to
at
decorate my
ricklassman.com.
apartment full holiday style. I want them all be previous guests of my podcast. Would you be one of them? Come over for 20 minutes, in and out, thinking I'm going to record them this month so I can edit them over Thanksgiving holiday. And then no response from me.
Jeez.
November 21st. Right? What? You just do a handshake. You know what I mean? Right? Here we go. December 8th. No response by me. Would you mind forwarding me who you get your merchandise from? Not the design, but the manufacturer printer? Nothing. December 18th.
I'm feeling really. I'm feeling really like. I think I don't know for sure what the feeling is. I think it's embarrassed.
I know. That's fine. We're going to talk about it.
I think I feel
We
embarrassed.
might cut through all this because it might be dead air, but
No.
I just need to.
it's okay.
I just want to read through it.
I feel like you shouldn't be embarrassed.
No,
you should be embarrassed.
I'm
that he-
embarrassed.
that he
I
left
feel
you hanging like that.
I'm embarrassed that I consciously made the decision
to keep talking to you.
I know. But let me finish them. All right. Now here we go. December 18th.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Bobby.
You also read it like
I met
like
your brother
sad.
yesterday, and he filled me in on how hard of a time you all been having.
Sweet, very sweet.
Very nice.
I feel bad. I've
Sincere.
talked with you about pod stuff and didn't pick up on any of the obstacles you were having.
Good guy.
This is a very good angle.
Good guy.
That's what I liked about it. The shift
Angle?
in tone because you're trying different
Do
angles.
you think there's
right?
it's being crafted?
Congrats on your move to. Hope you're well. Oh, it's so sad. If you're up for getting food sometime,
Mendocino Farm.
no podcast stuff. I'd love to see you and kick it. Oh, I should have responded to that, but I didn't. January 7th.
Next year?
January 7th now. Yeah.
Okay.
That's this.
This is
get-
2020 now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2020 now. Let's get lunch. You live so close to me. Right? Nothing.
Yeah.
January 15th. Literally nothing. No response.
Oh my God, it's just.
Yeah, it's just all him.
Yeah.
That's what I love about him. My girlfriend just texted me that your girlfriend is in her
Yeah, this
yoga
is when it
class
was.
right now. Oh, here we go. Should I ask my girlfriend to try and network with your girlfriend in an attempt to get all four of us to go to Mendocino?
Are you sponsored by them? What?
Nothing. No response. I feel so shitty. I feel bad. But I'm going to keep reading.
Yeah.
January 21st. And then why? Clap.
Why
Not the clap, you know what I mean? What do you call it?
Oh, like
emoji?
Like when people,
Yeah.
why aren't you?
Yeah, why not write me back? So he does a clap.
Putting his
right?
foot down. You're putting your
Yeah.
foot
There's
down.
emotion there now.
So now, March 7th.
Yeah.
He
Which,
goes
by
to-
the way, people who didn't pick up
Pre-lockdown.
on, this is a week before Pi Day.
So January 21st, now March 7th. Bobby, come take your shoes off again next week. Oh, I can't read what I just read here.
Okay.
I can't.
I don't know what it is, but
I'm
I'll
gonna
trust-
I'm gonna cut that out.
Is it something embarrassing for me or for you?
It's embarrassing. it's embarrassing for you.
What could it be?
I can't do it. I don't want to do it.
He has his.
Yeah, I'll tell you later after the podcast.
He
I'll tell you
has
what it is.
his.
He has the same. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. It's a conversation I don't want to have right now.
I respect that.
It's a conversation I don't want to have right now.
But you know what it is, and I don't, and I want to have that.
You want to cut it out then?
Yeah.
No.
I'll just
read
say it now and then just cut
Okay,
it out.
yeah.
Ping this, all right?
Yeah.
Ping it right here.
I said, this is okay. I want to just say how rude I am.
Okay.
Oh, I know why you're not saying why you're not talking about it.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'll just say it.
Well, no. I'll explain why you're not going to say it by just this way. It's something that is not embarrassing for either of us. I mean,
No, but
it just shouldn't be talked about.
Dear God, give me the phone.
I said
Oh, correct.
correct.
Yeah. But if you want to know more, head on over to rickglassman.com
Yeah.
for the answers.
Let me finish this, okay? So
Good call. Good call. Good call.
March 8th. Want to get coffee? You live so close, and I have two friends. Thinking about going to the farmer's market. March 8th. You just sent me a photo of Mendocino Farms. Oh my God. Hey, Bobby. How have you AJK been? What does that mean?
What?
How AJK?
Translation, Rick?
Asian Jewish kind.
You guys isolating? It's scary out there. Are you guys still recording? Checking
How
in
have
about
you,
323
AJK
date.
been?
I'm scheduled with Tiger
Probably
Belly.
you and Kay been. How
Curious
have you
about the
and Kay
logistic.
been?
It just keeps going and going and going.
Hey, listen, Rick.
You sent me photos of us. You sent photos of us together.
Very sweet.
So I want to apologize real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
So by reading that, no, honestly, put your phone down. By reading all that,
I'll be a little less aggressive on your apologies. Go ahead.
I think that's the reason why I don't respond to you.
I see.
It's that attitude. Do you understand what I'm saying? What I'm dealing with?
Interesting. Has it always been like this with you two?
So Bobby doesn't respond to people. Is that fair, or is it just me?
No, it's
I don't take it
everyone. It's across
personally.
the board.
Yeah, I don't take it
The only
personally.
person that he responds to is Paul Banks.
Shout out to Paul Banks, by the way. He'll put his Instagram handle up here.
He needs.
So Bobby once told me at the Comedy Store, I'd like to give Bobby a compliment now. Nobody thinks Bobby's funny. I don't mean you're not interesting. Nobody finds you particularly funny. And you and I had a conversation.
What?
No, I was joking. You're very funny. You're one of the funniest.
No, let's be sincere.
Yeah.
If we're gonna fucking do this,
Yeah, you're right.
We're gonna fucking
You're right.
do this.
It's hard to
Let's be
navigate.
fucking
It's
real.
hard to you have to appreciate. It's hard to navigate. I'm literally looking at you through a glass.
I understand that, but
We're performing while also
not
I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I've known you for over a decade, Bobby.
Yeah.
I still haven't met you.
Wow.
wow.
And now that
we're
doesn't
at the-
mean I don't. love to play with you. My language is play. But a lot of times people don't know when you're joking, when you're serious. To me, it's all the same. So you and I sit in that pocket well, but then every now and then when I make a joke that you think it's not good timing, I think, no, you're right. But also, I don't know. I'm scared, Bobby. I want to do well with you, with the audience, while also connecting, because it's not like we could ever go to fucking lunch, because anytime I ask you, you ignore me.
Much food as possible on a plate and finding a dark corner to eat.
And we ran into a kindred spirit.
Oh, we did. Somebody who has the same tactic.
Because when I ran into him, he goes, "Thank God you're here." You know who it was? Tony Hale from Veep.
Oh, yeah.
I love him so much.
And I have his number. He wants to do Tiger Ballet.
Love him.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
but
he
what a
said-
sweet
guy, but-
delightful human.
So we went to a table, and he goes, "Can I sit?" He asked, "Can I sit with you guys?"
Yeah.
I go, "Fuck yeah." Ooh, I want to go.
Yes. Well, you're
But
not
I'm not
invited.
Filipino.
You're not.
Why?
Can he come, Gil?
Non-Filipinos can't go?
He's met Marie. He did the family style. So they
Oh,
met
that's
him.
right. You have met Marie.
You should just show
Marie
up.
Zamora.
You should be the only Korean there. That'd be great.
Wait. Let me ask you something. And this is really pissing me off.
Yeah.
You guys have a group, right? Because I'm sorry.
Koreans have a group. You just
No.
not in it
all
either.
Oh, real fun to attack. That's good stuff. All right, I'm going to tell you guys something. All right,
Yeah.
I used to be a part of Cape,
Yeah.
right?
I think you still are.
Still are. They send you invites all the time.
Oh yeah.
Go Gilbert. Hey, do you think Bobby got that invite?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if he goes to Galilee.
Anywho, right? I used to also I hosted the Asian Excellence Award. There's another Ching Festival. I don't know what you call them.
Ching.
Ching
Hey,
group.
Ching.
Yeah. Ching group.
That's not going to get you in this year.
Oh, really? I'm not. Oh,
Yeah.
so my point is that. But when I participated in these groups, right? We invited every Asian in it. But now you guys have a private Filipino one.
Bro, most of Cape is Korean.
Yeah, let's be
There's
real.
like one Filipino in Cape.
Well,
Filipinos
we're
had
the
to do it.
best.
It's so ridiculous. Dude.
I mean,
We had to figure
John
it.
Cho, Stephen Yoon, hello. Daniel Day Kim, bye bye.
All right, Kalila, lay ours down.
Yeah.
Kalila
What?
Kyun.
Oh, the brothers. You got the brothers.
Oh, shut the fuck
The, what are they called?
up.
The Boscos.
I don't care.
Oh, those
I think
yeah,
it's-
those
I think
Yeah,
brothers.
you guys have the
Yeah.
Boscos. That's good. I love the Boscos.
Yeah.
Splash Brothers.
You have the Splash Brothers. Amazing. Great divers. You have that lady that lifted the fucking weights. They got the
yeah.
gold.
See, this is why cinema sala is
Think it's
important.
this? Because you oppress us.
I'm not oppressing you. I really want to get to the fucking. What is the group?
Then show up on Sunday.
Yeah, show up on Sunday.
Support the Filipino people.
Support
Show up
me.
on- And then do a talk.
But honestly, I will go if you call them and say I'm coming. Because I don't want to go there and have them look at me like, what's the fucking
No, I'm
the big-headed Korean?
I'm
doing
going to
here?
tell Marie that you're going to give like a 10-minute talk.
No, I don't want to do a
You
talk.
have to
Well, I'm
support
not
us.
going then.
You have to
I'm not going then.
You have to improvise it.
No, here's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna put some stuff on my face to look Filipino. Right?
Like what?
Bronzer.
Poo.
Wow. All right, uninvited. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm kidding. I'm gonna put a toner on, right?
What toner?
Like the Filipino toner.
How do you know about toner?
Yeah, I'll put a toner on, right? And then I'm gonna be more. I'm gonna walk a little more free. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, Paris is burning kind of a walk,
Okay.
right? Like, hi, right? And then I think they'll buy it. Okay, I won't go.
I think you should. I think you
Yeah,
should
I feel like. Mike, did I insult you guys? I apologize.
No, I think you should come though.
Do you think you insult? No.
It's a brunch, dude. You should come.
You really
Can you
should
call
come.
and let them know
I'll
I'm
let them know,
coming?
yeah.
I will go.
What, Kalal, you okay if your Korean partner comes?
Of course. I just don't want him to be like shit rivers of the Philippines.
No. That's just a movie that I'm pitching.
project.
I want to pitch them shit rivers of the Philippines, and I think it's a good idea. It's more of a natural dream.
Why? I have a question. Why do Koreans really look down on Filipinos? Be real.
Honestly, we don't.
But you do.
I honestly believe I don't. I don't. I love you guys so much,
But-
and I want to say this. Literally, I would feel more comfortable in Cebu than Seoul, Korea. In fact, if you said you can only live in these two
Because
places,
Cebu is Seoul, Korea.
All
There's
right.
so many Koreans there.
I know.
Facts.
It sucks.
I know. Okay, I'd rather live in Manila than Seoul, Korea.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think you'd be more accepted for sure. Filipinos are like, you loud, you funny, you're wild, we love you.
Yeah. Also, when I know, like, if I go to like when I'm in the Philippines, every once in a while, someone will go, "Hey."
Oh, you like being
No,
recognized
just
there.
hear me out. Just hear me out.
I'm
Okay.
hearing Papa.
You know what?
No. So, but in Korea, literally, they think that I'm like a rice carrier.
Which is a very honorable job.
It's an honorable job, and if you carry rice, that's a good. Really,
Very important.
Your back hurts, but but they don't. They look down on me. You know. But in the Philippines,
They love you.
they love me, and I'm a Filipino at heart.
My
I
friend,
love your people.
My friend Peter has been begging for years for you to do a show in Manila, and you keep saying no, no, no.
I gotta get
I
Joe
think
Coy
you.
there. With me.
No, you on your own, Bobby. Why do you think you have? You are gonna kill it there. I promise you. I would not set you up for failure.
In 2023, I'll do it.
Okay, got it. You hear that, Peter?
2024.
Keep-
One of the 2000.
Keep adding.
Yeah. But I will definitely do it, and I have this fear of performing overseas because when I play like Alabama, they look at me like, what the fuck is this?
I can promise you though.
Yeah.
That your type of humor, how absolutely out of this world wild you are,
Yeah.
is exactly what Filipinos love.
Exactly.
It is exactly what we love.
Interesting.
Think about how many people in your show are Filipinos throughout your career.
I love them.
A lot.
Yeah. And Andrew said something very interesting at Magic Mountain.
Please.
My friend Andrew, I'm not Santino, somebody else.
Some guy named Andrew.
Yeah, he goes, you know what? I just don't find Korean women attractive.
Wow. Okay.
None of them.
Just Korean or all Asian?
Just Koreans in general. He goes, Japanese I love.
Wow.
China I love.
I'm
Koreans,
surprised he knows the difference.
He does apparently, right? And I disagreed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we talked about Filipino women,
Uh-huh.
and that's my preference.
That's your preference.
Yeah, and his preference.
Goo goo gaga.
Oh,
Yeah, Filipino women are beautiful.
1000%.
They really are.
So are Filipino men. Filipino men are so good looking.
They really are, and it's especially the uppity ones.
What are uppity?
Yeah, what is an uppity Filipino man?
You,
Ooh, he's saying you're cute, girl.
Okay.
you're so uppity, dude.
All right.
You do fine dining.
I do.
Yeah, you live downtown in a loft.
He sent me a text earlier. He was like, at Cato, just as good.
So
Not just as good. No, I said
Bro.
because you guys told me you went. And by the way, the GM loves you guys.
We love them.
We love
back.
them too,
Love
right?
you guys.
Please have us back.
But dude, you were like a whimsical, wanderlusting homo when
Ooh,
I first met
I'm
you.
not the only
Yeah.
wanderluster now.
Right?
Yes.
I'll take that.
And now look at you now, uppity.
This is what see. I feel like I'm not like these guys. I put hot Filipino men.
Yeah, because
I don't
in
fit this
Filipino
mold.
media, they've always revered a mix of whiteness for a very, very long time. But I think the tide is slowly changing, and we're starting to see.
I mean, is that even a Filipino?
Also, I didn't say you were hot, fuckface.
No, yeah, you did.
No, I said you were uppity.
I heard
uppity doesn't mean hot.
He's
dude.
very hot.
No, you're like the Woody Allen of Philippines. Like uppity, like
Wait.
high, yeah, not good looking, but
Okay.
like have talent.
Okay, I'll take. You know what?
Yeah,
I'll
but
take that. I'll
yeah,
take that.
Yeah,
That's great.
you're not that at all. You're unfuckable.
Oh,
You have women from the waist down. You're a woman.
I do have female hips.
You know your legs are very chunky Filipino. Like what?
Look at my legs.
Beautiful.
I wish they were chunkier.
Your legs
Yeah,
are
yeah,
very
yeah.
American in that, very Western.
Yeah, but you're mixed with
What are
French.
Western legs.
You're mixed with French.
I'm so confused. I didn't know that legs came in different.
Yeah,
Like, what are your legs?
terrible.
He has the best legs. Oh my God, are you crazy?
They're smooth, bro.
Bobby, you have honestly like what men go to the gym for. You have naturally muscular, nice, thick legs.
Do I have Nathan Chen's legs?
I've never seen his
Ooh,
legs.
that's a good one.
Yeah, he's the figure skater.
I love your legs. You're so strong.
Oh, thank you. I have great toes.
Now you do.
Yeah. Well, not these ones. They're dry. I'll do this.
There is one thing. People have been commenting, asking, "Man, I wonder what car Bobby got from the last episode." Is there an announcement?
All right. So I make an announcement.
Huge announcement.
So I get a car delivered to my house.
Don't give the model, okay?
What?
Don't give the model.
I'm not gonna get. I got a nice car delivered to my house, right? And the car salesman brings it to my house.
Wow.
And while she's pulling up to my driveway, there's a little smoke coming from the engine.
Initial thoughts.
At first, I thought it was like, oh, it's so fast. The wheels are like burning.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. Like this is cool, but then it was definitely coming from the engine. So we lifted up, and then it kind of dissipated.